Yo, 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 yo. It's another podcast with your boy, your favorite cousin's favorite cousin, Bill. We are here on that Ooh La Lolly. It's a Thursday night in Los Angeles, so it must be the Bantha Bunch Show. Let's go. It's the World Cup out here, baby. I don't know if Los Angeles, I don't know if the U.S. has won. I'm not sure if the U.S. has won or not, but I am rooting for the U.S. Shout out to the U.S. Everybody get on up in here. It's the Bantha Bunch Show, right? For those who don't know and for those who aren't familiar, welcome to the Bantha Bunch Show. We do this every Thursday at 8:15 p.m. Pacific time. Today, we're a little late. You know why? Because your boy was watching the World Cup, because your boy was celebrating some shit that I don't think I can talk about right now, but best believe your boy was out here getting funny. What I mean by getting funny? I was doing a lot of drinking. Yeah. Who out here don't do a lot of drinking to get funny? Tell me. Let me know. Actually, I don't drink to get funny, but I was feeling funny. You know what I mean? Feeling funny. That means I was drinking. And that's what we do here is the Drunk Bantha's podcast channel, and we do multiple podcasts on this channel. Speaking of which,
after these messages, we'll be right back.
Have you ever watched a movie from your childhood that doesn't quite hold up like you remember? Well, you would enjoy our monthly series, Does It Hold Up?, where we revisit classic genre films with a special guest to help us determine if they're as good or as bad as we remember. It's a whole lot of fun, so you should check it out.
Please check out the Drunk Bantha channel. They clearly are ready for being seen at a higher level.
Back to the show.
Ba-dam-ba-dam-bam. Shout out to FD Signifier. Shout out to the Fifth Bantha. Shout out to everybody out there in internet world. Sometimes people don't be showing up all the time. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. In this case, I am talking about Fifth Bantha. I am talking about Film Age. And you know what? It's my fault. It's my fault because I don't get the podcast link out to the masses when I should, while I should. And I don't. It's my fault, man. I am irresponsible. But I do have some excuses. A couple. Not a lot, but a couple. And it is that I have been going through some shit with my car that is not y'all's problem. But that did bother me a lot yesterday. And then I got this other shit that I had to do. Then a nigga had to take the dog out and do a lot of drinking and in between all that. It's just hard for me sometimes, but not every time. And I appreciate y'all fucking with us for this long. What just happened? What the hell? Sorry, I'm trying to post this on Instagram right now. Shout out to everybody on Instagram who jumps over from here. Shout out to Birds and Purrs. Shout out to, like I said, I already said shout out to Fifth Bantha. Shout out to Film Age, even though I talked shit about him 2 seconds ago. He's not on here, so who cares? And shout out to David Vonner. Shout out to David Vonner. For those who know, you know, he's the homie. Tonight we're going to talk about what we didn't talk about on Monday on the Drunk Banthas channel, the Drunk Banthas podcast. We somehow ran out of time because we were talking so much. We ran out of time to talk about Rick and Morty, and most of you already know that's what we're talking about because you clicked on this channel, you clicked on this video. Hey, little Frothy, can you help Penny? I'm sorry. She's trying to go outdoors. Anyway, so I apologize for that, y'all. What I wanted to say though is, today we're talking about season 9, episode 5 of Rick and Morty, right here on the Drunk Banthas podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. What up, fam? What up, Simulation Presents? Shout out to Simulation Presents. Well, sorry. Simulation Presents. I want to say a big thank you for you kicking it with us all the time. I guess I give a big thank you to everybody actually who fucks with us all the time. For instance, there's about 400 of y'all that never stop fucking with us. And I am going to say right now, man, I appreciate every single one of y'all. I know sometimes it might not feel that way, but please don't let anybody convince you that we do not appreciate y'all in the absolute best way. Now, I'm about to try to get into this Rick and Morty episode. To me, this episode was really dope. I loves me. Hey, shout out to Fifth Bantha. He said, "What up, fam?" What up, fam? Is definitely the comment to put in to the chat. Or what up, my Banthas? And shout out to Otheos. He's not, so he gets a short one. But shout out to him. What up, my Banthas is the new saying here. Is the solid Bantha saying here. And I appreciate both Simulation Presents, Film Age, and Fifth Bantha. Dude, did y'all watch this episode? You two guys who are in the chat right now, did you watch this episode? Because I watched this episode and I felt like, well, first of all, I know usually we start with the rating for the episode. It should be in the chat. It is in the chat. I'm sending it again though. But yeah, oh damn. Hold on, it got cut off. That's what happened. It got cut off, I think. Wait a minute. It's not going into the chat. There it goes. I swear to God, I can show you the screenshot where I sent it 6 times, but for some reason Instagram was fucked up. So I do apologize. But anyway, no, I sent it. I can show you this. I can screenshot it for you. I can show you. I definitely sent it. But anyway, as I was stating, today we're going to be talking about Rick and Morty episode 5. It's a dope ass review. Trust me, because I mean us here at the Drunk Banthas podcast and on Nerds at Night. It's always a good time. Hold on, y'all. 1 second. Gotta answer the door. Oh, because it's your favorite producer's favorite producer. He's got the Liddy wax on titty. Yeah, it's your boy, producer T. Oh, wait. It's supposed to be, first it's supposed to be, then it's supposed to be with the horns, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to producer P. Producer T, what you been doing, man?
We had as soon as I moved my mic, I hit the mute button at the same time. No, it was family reunion week for the Jacket family. My last name is not Jacket, so don't try to look that up. But
your other side of your family.
The family that actually does the family reunions is the Jacket part. But that's also the same part of the family that, as we all know, if you're a fan of the show, is why Taco came on the show. Travis Bennett, he is also part of that family, so that's why.
That is the side. That's the side.
That is that same side. He didn't show up. Neither did Sid. Half the family actually didn't show up. They didn't want to come down to Port Arthur or something. I don't know. But it was still nice, you know.
But they did see you recently. You did come out here for a little family, not a family reunion.
Yeah, we had like a different one that like all the LA cousins who didn't show up were at. So I don't know.
They were like, I ain't doing it twice.
I'm not coming to Texas. But they were all like, yeah, we're gonna come see y'all in your hometown. I was like, I couldn't wait to like roll around the hood and show them where I grew up at. I mean, the streets of PA.
That's dope. It's good that you get to see family, man. There's nothing that beats that. My family reunion this year is right at a week after my wedding. So that will not be happening. Because they told me 2 months ago. I was like, God damn, man. Like that's a year thing. You're supposed to know that a year. How long did you know in advance before your family?
A year and a half almost, because we do ours every 2 years. So definitely a whole year's worth of planning.
Yeah, man. And that's what made me upset. Shout out to them Urquharts. Y'all out here fucking up. But I love y'all. I ain't never gonna miss another family reunion ever again, unless y'all send me the invite 2 months before we're supposed to go. I mean, come on, let's just come on. Let's understand that everybody ain't doctors and nurses and goddamn shit like that. Y'all niggas is rich. Nigga like me is out here just trying to get it. Fifth Bantha said my family reunion is usually Saturday afternoons. We don't have a bunch of family. Well, you're lucky, I guess. I don't know. Is that lucky though? But you're restricted to wherever your family is at. Like if you got a big family and they're spread out, you can go anywhere in the world. Really, I mean, in the country,
I'll be wherever the fuck they're located at.
Yeah. Like I honestly, I like the fact that I personally have a lot of family members everywhere. I can go to Chicago right now, sleep on the couch. I can go to Detroit right now, sleep in a bed. I can go to New York City right now, make them niggas remember that I am their family member, and then also sleep on a couch. Boston, Florida, man, yeah, Alabama. You want to be able to go mad places? Make sure you got some connection with your family members, because that's the only way it can happen.
Or friends. I don't say or friends. It was like I probably have more friends I could stay with versus actual family, because I haven't stayed with any of my LA cousins. I usually stay with my LA friends. So it was like, I don't know. I don't really know my family too much like that.
I feel you. I mean, well, that's also true. That's the other outlier, right? Like that's the other way that you can get there is your friends. Because you hung out with me in Chicago, that's how we do it.
Was like, if I go to Chicago, I was like, yeah, I could go to Chicago and stay with somebody. It's gonna be fucking 9.
Yeah,
You gotta
exactly.
be 9. I've already stayed there twice already. So
Exactly. Right here. Oh, you can bring me one of those if you want. I don't have an ashtray. But yeah. Shout out to Fifth Bantha. He said, I just stay with Bill. Yeah. That's the move. That's the move. Just stay with Bill. If you know me. AI viewers streamboo.com. Let me just say this right now. Like YouTube, live viewers, I appreciate every single one of y'all. This fucking AI shit is so annoying. Like, it's so annoying. AI viewers streamboo.com. I gotta figure out a way to take that down off of there if you can see it in the chat, because this shit right here is what's fucking up our streams, man. I don't have the time to explain it, but this is what's fucking up our streams right here. Not just ours, but when I say ours, I mean the community. Did you get a chance to see this episode, Producer T?
I just watched it.
You've seen the ones before this.
Yeah, I'm caught up.
Excuse me, I was coughing.
Or do you mean have I seen the first introduction of Snowball?
Well, I guess both.
Yes. The answer is yes to all of it.
Yes, the answer is yes. One of my favorite episodes is Snowball episode, but the reason I haven't watched that episode in a little while is because it is one of my favorite episodes and I've watched it so many times. But recently, for some reason, it's because I was watching these episodes with my son and I'm going through it. I mean, he's going through it, and he got to the Snowball episode about a month and a half ago, and it was like, oh shit, he ain't ready for this, because he has a few animals, and I was like, oh, he ain't ready for this shit right here, boy. And it was one of those that wasn't really, like, all the episodes before that are kind of sexual. Like, kind of like dirty joke, fucking like low hanging fruit kind of stuff. But that episode really does have, the first Snowball episode really does have a lot of like touchy feely type stuff. Like it touches on your heartstrings a little bit, but it leads you into this melancholy feeling of like, how am I supposed to feel about my pet becoming smarter than I am? And I loved everything about the first one. How did you feel about this new one?
I was cracking up at each little mini dog joke. Like each little thing I kept noticing where I was like, they're supposed to be, mocking human society and doing their own society, but every little thing they always kept having like little dog things to remind me that they're fucking dogs still. And it was just cracking me up. The first one I noticed is the very first part is when they're in the limo and they're driving back to Snowball's palace and the door opens up, but there's still that plastic flap like a doggy door. I had to rewind it because it was making me laugh so hard. Because it was just so fucking stupid. The littlest thing you would miss if you weren't really paying attention, but it was like, yep, look.
Yeah.
And then immediately after that, he hits you with the, would you like some water? It's the finest hose water, and it's served in a bowl. And he calls it out like it's served in a bowl.
And I love how it is deliberately insulting, but but Morty is 100% just like, oh, this is cool. Like, y'all got a little water bowl. Like, that's cool.
It's funny. Y'all are dogs.
Yeah, he's like, I get it. Y'all are dogs. I'm not mad at that. That's okay. And 100%, like, okay, so for those who don't know, we know for a fact that they changed the true like ending or like big reveal of this show that Rick is Morty and Morty is Rick. They ended up changing that. They're not going to go down that direction, but it's because this big Reddit got huge and they figured it out in like season 2 or something like that. So that won't be the case, but you can tell they played with that a little bit in this episode. Like Morty is trying to just be like, I don't give a shit. Like this is all whatever. It's whatever. Like none of this matters. Like I just want to hang out with my dog and I just want to have a good time. Like I just want to I don't care about y'all's ability to think as these dog mechs, these dog Gundams. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't care about that. I just want to hang out with Snowball and have a good time. And that's to me exactly what he does. He says, I don't care about the narrative. I'm going to keep it pushing. But to me, for the first time, I think that this Morty episode was actually the side episode, right? Like, I think that the Jerry part of this episode was the true episode. Like, there's always like,
there's A plot and B plot.
Yeah, I think that the Jerry is actually the A plot in this one. Just, I'm curious how you feel, but I think this one is the A plot. Jerry.
At first, before I watched this episode, I like the because you see they'll be like on the next episode Rick and Morty, and they'll show you the trailers. I had no clue that they were doing anything with Snowball whatsoever. So I thought the Jerry getting himself a job, I thought this was a whole Jerry episode. Right, so I thought that was going to be the A plot itself, and then the Snowball thing was the B plot. And I feel like, while I disagree with what got my attention more, but I will say, yeah, I think the Jerry episode, the Jerry part of it and the worms was supposed to be the A plot. I mean, they advertised it as the fucking A plot right there.
I didn't know that.
The episode started with, the episodes always start with the A plot. And it started with Jerry talking about his job and sucking down.
Oh, yeah. And then it kind of Venn diagrammed. Then you're right. Like, Jerry was talking about his job interview, and then Rick and Morty showed up right after that. And they show us Beth and Beth.
Because it was Beth and Beth and then Jerry at the very beginning.
That was so interesting. I loved how they showed us Beth and Beth eating together, just chilling. No introduction. Last episode, didn't see her. We're just here with
Beth and the clone. Say that. I won't throw that out there.
It's just throwing it out there. Wait, hold
on. Just throwing that out there. Space Beth is the clone.
I don't know. I think Beth is the clone.
Or I would call her Mom Beth.
Ooh, you know what? I like Mom Beth.
Mom Beth and Space Beth.
I like Mom Beth. Yeah, okay. So I think Mom Beth is the clone.
Are you just saying that, or do you have something to support that? Because I have a piece of evidence to support mine.
Yeah, no. I have. Look, I'll start with the quickest piece of evidence that I can start with, which is Space Beth has more disdain for not only the family, but for Rick. And Mother Beth, she is still requiring the attention of not only the family, but her father.
That makes me think more Mom Beth is the real one then.
Well, no, because it means that Mom Beth, original Mom Beth, got so sick and tired that she wanted the process to take place. So that is what makes me believe that real Mom Beth is the one that went to space, and new Mom Beth or clone Mom Beth is the one who is there as Mom Beth because her experiences are all fresh. They are all new to her. They're all like the love part, the honeymoon stage. And technically we've only gotten 3 seasons of that. So we got to get her out of the honeymoon stage, and then I believe they're going to come back to that whole thing. And they might even do it this season because why even have this much interaction between them? We've had like 3 Beth episodes, like Beth episodes, and I love how they did it because this episode, the beginning of this episode, because this is very Simpsons, right? Like we're gonna start showing you one thing, and then it's gonna all end up being something else. If you just saw the first 2 seconds of the episode, you go, "Oh, this is a Beth episode." Then boom, here comes Jerry. You're like, "Oh, here's gonna be a crazy Beth and Jerry episode." And then boom, here come Rick and Morty, and you're like, "I don't know what's my dad." And I liked the Jerry portion of this episode more. Which one was you fucking with more?
That's what I was saying. Like, I agree with you about the Jerry plot being the A plot, but I was gonna, like I said, I'm gonna disagree with you when I say which one I liked more. And of course, I liked Snowball. I have been wanting to see Snowball episode for a while, and the Simulation Present made a comment, and I think he's being a dick, and I hate this one. I didn't like it because again, it seems like they got the numbers, realized nobody was watching, so they're going to be bringing things back to get views, fans for the favorites. Like, is there no winning with them? Like, yeah, you should do fan favorites. I want all my fucking shows to do fan favorites like that. That's why they're my fucking shows, and I watch them because they do stuff like that. Don't try to cop it out. Don't say that. You're trash.
It
Your
is.
opinion's trash. I need to go get my new vape.
It is a bit
made
of
me
a
mad.
I gotta hit this new vape brought to you by. No, yeah, I do agree that is a bit of a cop out. Again, like because it seems like they got the numbers. I mean, if that was true, I feel like it would have happened before 8 seasons of runtime. That is the only argument that I would have. Yeah. Am I wrong? Like, I feel like that's the only argument I would have. Is like, this is from season
right. Yeah, exactly. It would have been happened. This is just not. This is just them doing stuff that they know that they can do. We figured this out seasons ago of how formulaic this show gets by titling their episodes. Like, we know that we're gonna get a Mom episode, we're gonna get a Jerry episode, we're gonna get classic Rick and Morty goof off adventures with some weird fucking character who may or may not return. They usually sometimes do return. And we're gonna get summer episodes. We're gonna get different combo episodes of we know what happens. So for them to bring somebody back from the past is not new to them. They're not new to them. I'm surprised we haven't seen Mr. Nimbus in a bit.
Mr. Poopy Butthole.
Mr. Poopy. I feel like Mr. Poopy Butthole always comes at the end of the season. He's always been at the end of the season doing the little recap rap.
Well, remember though, they did the one season where they had an episode for him.
They did, but I'm saying usually Mr. Poopy.
No, you're right. You're right.
Butthole, he comes at so I was like, he'll come back. We're gonna see him.
Exactly, and my point is that that's the one that we haven't had yet a return to in a minute. And we know it's coming, but because of the way the show works, and especially since they did the Snowball episode in season 9.
Yeah, see, Snowball had a long break of us not seeing him.
And I think that shows that it could be forever before you see Mr. Poopy Butthole, right?
For a whole episode. Or, you know who we haven't seen? Noob. Bring back Noob.
All the people in the back say, noob.
And remember, they didn't kill the lady either, who's the bad one, the galactic lady.
Yeah, from the damn.
The only person who I know we're never gonna see
haven't-
again is Slow Mobius, because Slow Mobius died in every possible way. They wrote him to where he died everywhere. But it was crazy that we saw Slow Mobius come back.
Slow Mobius,
Like,
but
look,
also
Slow Mobius,
you got Squanchy that could come back. We hadn't seen Birdman this season.
right?
I mean,
Remember that was one of my predictions. I was like, I want a Birdman, bird person. I want a bird person episode.
I messed that up. Yeah.
Bird person and bird daughter. I want to see
Bird daughter, exactly. And
so saying that they're bringing back fan favorites for attention, this bullshit. They always.
I don't think so.
That from day one.
If they were gonna bring, I agree. If they were gonna bring back some people for fanfare, for me at least, I'm gonna need some Rick. What's that shit called? The damn. I've been drinking a lot of old fashions. The Citadel. Like that is what I would want as a fan. Like, I love the Citadel episodes. I love the War of Ricks. I love the different types of Ricks and the perspective of the different types of Ricks. Like, I love all that. I love all that. The idea that there are infinite possibilities. And that, exactly. See, that makes our Rick and Morty more special. Is the knowing that there are these other Rick and Mortys with all these flaws that don't exist within our Rick and Mortys, out, and knowing that every other episode outside of that just displays their flaws. Like, we see their flaws in every other episode, but we see how much more flawed these other Ricks and these other Mortys are, and it makes us feel more like these are the true Rick and Mortys. And I don't think that maybe other people feel, especially filmmakers, feel like that is a woebegone story that needs not be told again in the history of this series. I don't know. Let's find out in the chat. Let's see here. Fifth Bantha said Mom Beth works well.
Mom Beth, Space Beth. I think they said it in the show. I think they call her Mom Beth, or do they call her regular Beth?
They did say Space Beth.
They always say Space Beth, but what do they call the other one? Have they said Mom Beth? I feel like I'm not inventing it. I feel like they've said it.
I want to believe that you invented it.
I want to believe I invented it too.
But it might not have been invented. And from what you said, it could be that it wasn't invented by you, but I'm giving it to you. On this show, it belongs to you. 100%. And it's not even one of these. We give you, oh, wait.
Yep, that's the insult. Well, you know what? I haven't given my theory of why I think Space Beth is the clone.
You didn't. Hold on. Let me read. Oh, well, no, you know what? Give us your shit before because I might forget what your whole thing.
So why I think Space Beth is the clone, and this was shown in this. I could go back a little bit farther and explain it, but I don't feel like doing it. I'm going to use this season. So when we see when Rick panics and is like, we need to go to the bunker dimension. We living in the bunker dimension. It's the bunker dimension, Morty. And he panics, and he built all this shit to be away from fucking evil Morty to protect everybody, his family. Why, if we are to believe he doesn't know which Beth is which, why wouldn't he have brought both Beths with him? He only brought Mom Beth, and his explanation to not save Space Beth was in Rick's words. He says in an episode, he goes, I don't want to bring Space Beth because she's mean to me sometimes. Like, bro, if that's your actual daughter and you don't know which one is which, why are you gonna make such a trivial, she's kind of mean to me something? Like, the whole fucking family is mean to you all the time, bro. Like, even normal Mom Beth is mean to you. Summer is mean to you. Morty mean to you. Even Jerry gets off his licks every now and then and is mean to you. But you're gonna say, I don't want to take Space Beth and not bring her here. It feels to me like she's a clone then. And he does know. See, I told you. I was like, I got some evidence. I have solid evidence.
But
And then if we go farther back, there's another example of just like when he made the reveal of when he couldn't tell you like who is Space Beth and who is Mom Beth. He sure went to a lot of trouble protecting Mom Beth versus trying to save out Space Beth. And it just seems really weird that he went out of the way to protect that one so much. And once again, in this season, we see him go way out of the way to make sure Mom Beth is protected.
That is true.
Those are my pieces of evidence.
Those are great evidence.
I think
I could, if I was playing devil's advocate, because I have no idea. But if I was playing devil's advocate, I could say that the reason he didn't, like, Rick is a liar, or at least a non-truth teller at times. Because he's very honest.
I would say Rick is a drunk and lies by omission.
Right. That's
like
yes.
He's not gonna straight up tell you a lie.
Well, he will.
He's not gonna tell you the whole thing, or he might be drunk.
He will sometimes. He will lie within the margins. How about that? He will lie within the margins. It could be exaggeration. He could take any miscalculation could just only be driven by his anticipation or want for a situation to have taken place, as opposed to its accuracy of if it would take place. He is a liar by omission, as you said. It could be that the reason he seemingly worries less about Space Beth is because Space Beth is the real Beth, but he doesn't care, or he doesn't worry or concern himself about her as much because he knows she's good. She's going to take care of herself. She'll be fine. But I need to concern myself with this Beth because this Beth, Mom Beth, that's the one that holds things together. And the only reason I even able to think about this is because my son is watching and rewatching the episodes. The first Beth is really mean to him. Like, she has not gotten over the fact that he left her yet. Now she does eventually get over it after our Beth episode. Like, the mom Beth does get over it. When we have the clone Beth episode. But I'm just saying, so it could be that, like, that would be the other argument, is what I'm saying. For, is it Beth or is it fake Beth? Or clone Beth, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That would be the explanation for it, if there was one. Let's jump back to the chat, because Simulation Presents is obviously going to argue with everything that we have said. He says this: one of them dies and the other finds out whether that one is a robot or not. And whatever Beth survives is gonna go back to being the mom. So he's saying that if a Beth was to die, not go back. If he's saying if Mom Beth was to die, then Space Beth would become Mom Beth again. It's essentially what he's saying, because there's only two Beths, right? Yeah, that's basically what he's saying. What do you think about that right there?
I don't know. I feel like he would just clone somebody.
There you go. Can't keep moving to different universes. Got to start cloning people. Shit only works so many times. It happened. He said it's happened. There have been so many callbacks to different things with this new season. With these new seasons, it's starting to be a trope, like the montages. Don't worry, guys. You're going to see every single one of your fan favorites is coming back. I guarantee.
Why are you hating? Because they listen to their fans. Why are you hating? Because the show likes its fans. That's all I want to know. Why are you hating? Because the show likes us.
I would even go as far as to say, like, why are you hating that that one episode a season they're bringing back some shit that happened 7, 8, 5 seasons ago? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna lie. Noob, let me see an episode about Noob. I'm going off. I'm probably doing an immediate live reaction right after the episode go off. I'm gonna be up in this bitch going, Noob, don't stop.
Everybody put your hands up. It's Noob.
Don't play with me, bro. Like, I'm dead ass. I might start noobing. I might create a dance like the Lion King or the Superman. I'll start doing the noob, coming up with noob. Like, what? I love noob. And also, just like you said, the Guardians of the Galaxy or whatever they was called. Obviously we're Guardians.
Avengers. What? No, it was
the you know what? I
just watched the episode. Watched this video about him. A YouTube guy was talking about
the episode.
The Defendicators, the Defecators, the something with a D.
It's something Vindicators.
The Vindicators. That's
Vindicators. Vindicators. I bet you Simulation Presents knew. He just want to go say that. I give it to you. He knew. He's like, that's my favorite episode. I guarantee you that's one of his favorite episodes.
So with this episode going on, I kind of want to know, are they against people owning pets?
I think.
Did you kind of catch that? I was like, I am not a pet person or a pet owner. I think, white people really got that idea to have pets. I feel like that's a very European thing, and it's like the last bit of slavery that they could hold on to. So I don't really get pet ownership. I
would venture out to say that this is possibly a black person who has worked on this specific episode, at least originally. Because I know some black people that I don't know them personally, but I know there were some black people that was working there originally. And whoever came up with this episode idea, I think they were a Justin fan. Like, they were like, "Yo, I'm gonna try to get some Justin back up in here," because Snowball episode is a very Justin Brolin episode. For those who don't understand what we're talking about, the creator of the series, who's no longer involved for reasons that you could find out on the Gotham Gazette on Nerds at Night. But I really felt like somebody was trying to say, "Oh, we need Justin back," or they were trying to say, "We need to go back to what the original vision for the series was." Because I do think where you and Film Age Simulation Presents will agree is that things have changed, and that where y'all disagree is that he thinks it's getting worse. You would say it's just getting different. And I think for some people, they would feel better if that difference was more similar to what has happened in the past. How would you feel about that? Like, given just, we're going to just base it off of this episode from where we are right now in the Rick and Morty series saga. Where would you fall in that? Do you feel like it's going in the right direction, or do you feel like it should go closer or get closer back to that Justin Roiland era?
I think the show is still on track when it comes to the writing, because what a lot of people don't fucking realize or want to look up for themselves is that Justin stopped writing this shit after season 2, really. It was all a group of writers from season 3 and thus far. He was not writing most of this shit. He would come up with some ideas, but he wasn't in the writer's room that much. He was straight up just doing the voices and all his other projects that he was working on at the same time. He was busy writing Solar Opposites and other things, like the game that came out. Like he wasn't writing Rick. So when people are always like, Rick and Morty writing's changed so much since Justin Roiland left, I'm like, when? You're talking about after season 2, right? No, it's when they got all those women writers in season 5. And like, see, there you go. You're a fucking liar. You don't really watch the show. You just want to bitch about stuff.
See, I don't be even paying that much attention, like, to when writers left and when writers got on board. Because for me, that is only necessary when the series has ended. When everything has gone kaput, and then we need to do our documentary on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only time that I think.
Like, where would you rank Pickle Rick as an episode?
Top 20.
Me too. Did you know apparently online it got a whole bunch of shit because that was the first time it had like a main woman writer on it? Look up the discourse of why people were going ape shit on Pickle Rick. Remember, it was a very controversial episode that people talked about. But the main reason why, and I found this out today because I was like, wait, what? People don't like. That was the reason why people didn't like Pickle Rick episode? Or first of all, it was like people didn't like the Pickle Rick episode?
I was gonna say, I've never heard that before, first of all. And I already know what reason people didn't like it. If they didn't like it, I can tell you why they didn't.
Mr. President, thanks.
If you didn't like Pickle Rick, you probably voted in a certain direction.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
Just saying. I don't know for a fact, but I believe it to be true. If you didn't like Pickle Rick, you probably done a lot of cocaine. And then I was gonna hit this one.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Hey guys. Wow, Alana, you look great.
Dude, what the hell? How'd you get in here? The door's locked.
Thanks, Danica. That's because I've been using Diet Coke.
There's no way you look that good from drinking Diet Coke.
No, silly, you don't drink it. This is Diet Coke.
Hold on, what the hell?
Diet Coke? How's it work?
It's easy.
Guys, I'm pretty sure that's easy.
Diet Coke works in 3 simple steps. First, do a line of Diet Coke. Who's got a $100 bill?
I do.
Can't you just use a $1 bill?
Ew, like poor people?
Oh, you're on mute. I can't.
It got burnt up. It was never gonna come back again. But here we are. But yeah, so a lot of things that Rick and Morty fans just say, or supposed fans of the online discourse, I don't listen to it. I'm gonna just keep watching the show. They keep pumping it out. I'm gonna keep watching it until they start making episodes that I think are shitty. And so far, they have not done that.
Yeah, no, I would agree. It has not yet gotten to the point where I feel that they have fallen off, that they have slipped and fallen in any way, shape, or form.
Right. I feel like, like if we talk about something that's been long on the air long that I just don't tune in for, I would say like Family Guy. I don't really tune into fucking Family Guy unless I'm at a hotel and watching the cable there, but I'm not ritualistically feeling it. American Dad has kind of lost some of its glory for me.
Oh no, fuck. Well, yeah, okay, I feel you. Yeah, fuck American Dad. But
I still like American Dad, but I'm just not trying to follow it all the time like I do with Rick and Morty.
That's how I am with.
I still like South Park's still good. it's just hard to watch because they keep switching fucking networks every goddamn year.
Well,
Like, I don't
it's
know where to
always on Paramount, but you used to be able to get it on HBO as well.
Mhm.
But
I'm gonna try and watch South Park still. I don't feel like they've fallen off too much.
no, they haven't at all, especially now that they got this steroid shot of Donald Trump in their, in their lexicon. Like they will never have a dead.
I kind of feel like maybe It's Always Sunny has kind of fallen off. Like the last couple seasons are not as rewatchable.
Somebody told me they're still going, and I was like, yeah, well, they shouldn't be. They shouldn't be. They stopped. They at least said they were going to stop. And to me, that's when you fuck up, when you say you're going to stop and then you don't. That means most of you didn't want to, but the money was too good to say no to. And that's when you have a problem. I just wanted to say this real quick. Morty goes on a solo cosmic vacation to reunite with his hyper intelligent former dog, like we were saying, Snowball. And while Jerry becomes a suave, overconfident advertising exec overnight by eating a bunch of worry worms that turned him into basically a confidence god that is impervious to plane crashes and insults. And given insults that he has given to other people. He's impervious in every situation. In this episode, I felt like there were so many dope scenes with him in this, but I give all the first of all, the voice actor that plays him, I can't remember his name right now, but he is a consummate professional and always kills it. He's on he plays Cyril on Archer, and he's also in 30 Rock. He plays the doctor in 30 Rock. Hilarious dude. He killed this episode. Because to me, I don't think I've ever gotten to hear him confident as a human being. I don't think that, unless it was for a few seconds with Jerry. We've had a few seconds with Jerry. You're on mute.
Oh yeah, and I said his name, Chris Parnell.
Okay, yeah.
I like him when he was in 30 Rock and he played Dr. Spaceman or Dr. Spaceman, and he was
that was
terrible doctor advice. But then he
worst doctor.
He didn't care. But I got to meet him. When was it? At TV Fest. It was I should probably go back to TV Fest. I don't know. I don't like they don't do too many shows that I like.
We're going back. Press passes. We're going back.
I go back. But yeah, I met him there. That's where I also met Justin Roiland too.
Oh, nice.
But it was different years. Like Chris Parnell, I believe, was there for Archer, and he came.
Dude, I want to one day do a whole Archer pre-recorded series.
See, I kind of feel like Archer kind of like started to fall off towards the last couple seasons. I was ready for that to be over with.
Well, that's why we need to have that conversation, man. That's why it needs to be. And I like you love Archer, and it's very similar to this show in the fact that they had so many seasons, but Archer did take more time in between seasons. Like Archer might be not on for 2 years, but then come back on. Kind of like Venture Brothers, except Venture Brothers is even worse than that. Venture Brothers would come out every 5 years. And I think that's what hurt that show the most is you don't know if you're a fan. Most fans, the show go off in 5 years, and then you don't remember it even happened anymore.
Well, that's Futurama.
It's Futurama. Some of the best, most intelligent shows fall into that category. Do you think that Jerry will maintain some of that confidence? Do you think that he may have taken So many worms, so many worry worms.
He was at 100. Like he wasn't just taking the worms anymore. He was producing them.
Oh yeah. He was really
Literally, he was
recreating.
producing the worms at this point.
So yeah. Do you
So
think
I say it is possible?
it's possible? It's possible. I am gonna agree. I'm gonna say, this might be an episode, and just so you know, Simulation Presents. That's why we're not focusing so much on Snowball, because it just was dope and it already happened. But it might be that this Jerry episode is kind of a backdoor episode to another situation that happens later. Jerry has now created, because he became like a CEO at this at this marketing gig that he got. We have a situation where now those things might come back and reconnect in the Harmon circle that is this writing process for the show. What do you think? Do you think that we're gonna have the worry worms come back into this at some point? Because Jerry started an account with the universe that Snowball is in, and it seems like Snowball is just gonna come back into our Rick and Morty universe. How you see that playing out? Like those two things.
I don't think we're gonna see the worry worms come out. I think we're gonna see the rise of Doofus Jerry.
Ooh.
Or not like the Doofus Jerry, but like
not like the one that was in the Jerry world or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So you think we're gonna see like a real
I think if we already had Evil Morty, it's time for the universe to see the Evil Jerry come out, which is Doofus Jerry from a comic. This is from a comic book that they did that they normally don't talk about. But you remember how they had Doofus Rick? You know, he was that goofy looking Rick that Jerry bonded with. Well, yeah. So
you think there's a Jerry that eats
in that universe, the Jerry there, that Rick doesn't have a daughter at all. There's not a Beth in his universe. So apparently Beth is Jerry's weak spot. Like if he had never met Beth, he would have become this megalomaniac tyrant that rules the world. Apparently,
he did become an actor when he broke up with Beth.
Right, when he wasn't with her. You see like how great Jerry can become when he is not with Beth. So in the Doofus Rick's world where Beth was never born, so Doofus Jerry there is practically the smartest fucking man there. And he pretty much almost killed our Rick C-137 when he crossed over and found out that he could do portal he didn't, because he didn't know how to do the portal device. But when he found out from the Ricks, yeah, he was a bad motherfucker, and he kind of only died through happenstance. Like they got lucky when it came to dealing with Doofus Jerry. And I'm thinking with this Jerry getting some confidence and stuff, what if he like starts on the path of becoming the new Jerry? And I was like, that'd be a scary motherfucker right there.
Because also the original Jerry, the Jerry that got left in the
C-137 Jerry is dead. He got killed by Rick Prime.
He's dead now, but he did become a badass by fighting off all of the what do you call it? The
first with Morty gone and just Grandpa gone. He became
the world that they called it though. They turned
called
everybody
it God damn it, Cronenberg world.
Cronenberg.
But it's really the world is C-137. Well,
C-137 exactly.
It's Prime. It's actually the Prime world.
Well, Jonah told me the other day it's C-137 Prime because he's been watching all of it, and he goes, "Yeah." I said, "Yeah." Our original. I was trying to say something to Sarah. I was like, "Yeah, the original Rick," and he goes C-137 Prime, and I was like, "What?" I was like, "How the hell you know the numbers? God damn, Motherfucker, you just been watching. He catches shit.
Actually, the Rick we know from C-137 actually isn't from
He's not.
C-137.
He
He's not
isn't.
even
But
from
I'm
there.
saying, but that Jerry is.
No, I'm just saying that now that I realized that what I was saying, I was like, wait, he actually isn't C-137. It's just Morty. Morty is from C-137. Where actually they still never gave a number to where this Rick came from.
They haven't. We found out where the evil Rick came from.
Yep, he is Rick C-137.
But we never found out where this Rick is from. You're absolutely right. And like it comes to a degree where to a situation where you go, to a degree, does it really matter? Which,
no, not really.
Unless there's some kind of plot line that integrates some other new thing that we can go into. Yeah, I think it doesn't really matter. But man,
anyway, I just think this might be us seeing Jerry become evil. Maybe we might get to see a Doofus Jerry version or something.
I'm ready for Doofus Jerry. I love that theory because it gives us new breath. It gives us new life. It pushes us into a different direction. And it doesn't kill anybody off. We don't have to. You know what I mean? Like when I say kill anybody off, like we're not introducing any new characters, we're not killing anybody off, we're not doing anything dramatic to move into another storyline. It's just the beauty of this show is just we can move into a different storyline because we're not committed truly to anything. One thing that I feel like is missing, that's been missing for a while, is there aren't a lot of animated characters that have balls. For like the testicles have been missing when it comes to the created characters. Every character used to have ball chins and ball eyebrows, and like it was a bunch of dick and titties. There was a pussy monster in this one. The monster that was at the drug dealer's house.
I thought the weird mop things were very fucking creepy. The humanoid dog things that they were having as pets, those things were fucked up looking.
They were fucked up looking. I just feel like that has been. Now, that's the one thing that Justin, you could tell when that shit changed. When he wasn't there anymore, you could kind of tell that not only him, but when people who were under him, you could tell when they were leaving because there's just less and less of that. There's just less and less of that. But there was like, I want to say emphasis, but it was creative. You know what I mean? Like they were doing funny, creative high school jokes. And I like that. But with an animation, like in the background, set design was real high school animation jokes while having the adult animation and conversation, true cinematic version at the foreground. I like that. And I wish they bring that back to a degree because I don't see enough balls and dick jokes in here, man. I need more balls and dick jokes. What? Ladies and gentlemen,
did you see the just the highlights of the trailer of the new spinoff they're making?
I have not seen that. I want to talk about that next week because that came out yesterday. I didn't have a chance to really look at it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why don't we watch it now? I was like, why don't we just show it?
I want to talk about it next week because I want to get to this segment, and we'll watch it after this, and we can talk about some other shit after this. But I want to get to our new segment that I don't have a thumbnail or anything for, but it's called Drunk Dial. I want to get down to the Drunk Dial segment. I see you yawning too, so we want to make sure we can get into the Drunk Dial before anybody goes to sleep on the other sides of the country. So first person we're going to do is, hold on, actually I got to get back. I got to attach to the, you got to get the Bluetooth going. Somebody told me that the shit was echoing in their ear. So I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but I apologize right now. It wasn't echoing for us on this end, But apparently, for the people we called a couple times, it was echoing. We're about to find out right now, though. Oh, let's see here. All right, this is our first drunk dial. Let's get drunk, baby. I'm tapping it. Oh,
service. If you feel you've received this message in error,
I've definitely received this message in error. Hold on. Ooh, it's ringing. Can you hear
it? What's happening?
What's happening, big dog? It's Big Grim right here. We live on the Bantha Bunch show. We can hear.
You live.
We live.
We on the drunk Banthers.
You on the Bantha Bunch show on the Drunk Banthers podcast channel.
Yo. Hey, homie.
What's that? Oh, well, you're live on YouTube right now. Shout out to y'all.
Fuck that.
Yeah, you're live on YouTube.
Oh.
They can't see you. Shit.
Okay.
They don't want to see this big ass thing right here.
Shut up.
Oh,
you
Jesus.
just to me.
Okay.
I'll take my voice all day, every day.
Hey, how y'all doing? What y'all up to out there? Y'all are on our new segment. It's called Drunk Dial. We get drunk and we call motherfuckers up and see what they doing, see what y'all up to. Now, if the thing is, are y'all interesting? Are y'all fun? It's all up on.
I don't know what kind of fun. It depends on what I don't. It depends on your definition of fun. Go ahead, Derby. Tell them.
I can make some like random songs for good being.
We don't want that shit.
All right, y'all might be too drunk for us. Y'all might be too drunk on our dial. Hold on now. Y'all got to make some sense. Say something funny. You got a minute and you've been on a minute and 30 seconds. Ain't nobody said that.
You want to know something funny?
You're talking over us, so I mean, like I could like keep talking about like this.
You want to know something funny?
Just like, dude.
I went to Waffle House earlier. And they gave me free food because they thought I was somebody famous.
Who do they think you were? Or do you know who they thought you were?
I always wondered who the fuck they think I am. I don't know.
They thought you.
They
were.
let me in.
You got to talk into the microphone, man. Nobody knows what you're saying if you're not talking to the microphone.
They have really good barbers now. No.
All right, we're gonna have to let y'all go. If everybody's not gonna talk into the microphone, we're gonna have to let y'all go.
We're talking. It's
no, y'all are talking. Buddy, I can't hear you. Well. Y'all left where?
We just left the Atlanta Fan Fest.
Where'd y'all go see? See, that's what I'm talking about. Let's talk about something real. Y'all left the Atlanta Fan Fest. Where'd y'all leave?
We left Centennial Park. And I told all the police and all the GBI that I appreciate their service, and they let me do whatever the fuck I want to do.
So you lied to them so that you could do whatever you wanted to.
I see the king.
She said she think it's a kink.
You think this is a kink? Well, it's actually.
I don't know.
It's actually a show, young lady. If you can hear me, it's a show. And
it's a show.
It's a show. You're live. People can hear how goofy you sound. Peace. We moving off of that one and moving on to the next, ladies and gentlemen. This is Drunk Dial. We don't have to listen to goofy ass bitches talk shit. We can just keep on keeping on. You know what I'm saying? That one was fucked up, right? Am I wrong? I don't know. I can't hear you. Am I wrong? Was that one not?
Weird. It didn't sound like a good idea.
That one wasn't a good one. We're gonna call some hopefully they answer the phone, but we're gonna call some more reliably fuckwithable people. They sounded too drunk. You know what I mean? Like they sounded too drunk.
Hello.
What's happening? Freshly piped West Van Horn.
I forgot it was Thursday.
Yeah, you're back on the Bantha Bunch show.
Here's the thing. I can't do it tonight.
But what I will say is that I've been doing a lot of thinking, obviously I'm one of the strongest people you've ever met, so that's why you called me tonight.
Absolutely. You kick people in the jawbone. I've seen it.
And so I've been my whole thing is like I've been dancing. So you know how are you familiar with Michael Jackson?
Never heard of him before.
But just like his good work.
Right, yeah, no, I've heard of he's a dancer.
Like Neverland.
Yeah. He has a amusement park.
Anyway, I gotta go. I'll call you in 10 minutes if you're still on the air.
All right, man. Well, take it easy. It's drunk now. You know what I'm saying? It's going down.
I'm literally trying to I'm in the middle of fighting a woman.
Okay. Fight on, fight the good fight.
She's pretty strong. But also like, I mean, not that strong. She's gonna be a bloody mess.
You can hold her off.
All right, yeah.
Or hold her down. Something. I don't know. Yeah, hey. Look, that was his best way of trying to get some pussy and answering the phone and trying to talk, tell a joke. I liked where that was going, though. He was just like, he told like almost 3 jokes. That's basically what happened. He told almost 3 jokes. I'm turning this one down. We might not get an answer on this one. I called 9 last week. I don't think I'm going to call 9 again. He was asleep. He answered because he thought I was in danger. So I'm like, I don't think I'm going to call 9 again. No, we didn't get one there. Ooh. I know who we can call right now. This is Drunk Dial. The segment is Drunk Dial, ladies and gentlemen. This is the second to last one.
What's up?
What's happening? You're on the Bantha Bunch show. It's Drunk Dial.
What is up?
What's happening? I called Fifth Bantha. See, he was trying to hide. We got him. We got him. So, what you up to?
All you had to do was call.
Are you going to be funnier than Wes Van Horn or Marcus? Are you going to be funnier?
Hell no.
Oh well, damn. That's a whack ass. That's whack. It's whack as hell.
I mean, you put me up against a professional comedian and a joker.
That's a fact, but also the professional comedian was wasted and trying to get some pussy. And
oh, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, nah. Well, I'm gonna let you go. You're the second to last caller. Have a good night. You was on the Bantha Bunch show with the Drunk Dial. We got one more. Here. This is why it says at the end of the show, might not get no answers. You know, we on Pacific time.
Yo,
what's happening, big dog? It's the Bantha Bunch show. We live.
Was good people. Big Rome.
We here with your boy Tez out here kicking a bobo with some pine straw. How you doing, dog? How you doing?
Man, I'm doing pretty good. It's good to hear. Just kicking a bobo like you said. I just finished a fatty waddy. Fuck you, man. I'm finna goddamn.
Fuck you, man. I'm out here.
Now, goddamn it.
Okay. What y'all eating on? What y'all doing out there in the South?
Well, right now at this hour, we got no more some goddamn chicken tacos. We got chips, lime flavored, chopped lettuce, fresh cut lettuce, tomatoes, cheese, shredded cheese. We will have a sauce if we need it.
A salsa if you need it. Hold on. Y'all done got me hungry as hell.
Hell, goddamn right. We got others get again.
Hey, one thing I will say right now is I know for 100% there is no one at your time right now getting it in like you are right now in your time zone. Hold on, this motherfucker in Central Times. Oh, say what's up, Terry. No. Say what's up, Terry. Terry, producer T out here.
What's up? We just chilling.
Yeah, we are chilling, man. Yeah, but
nice to meet you, brother.
He was talking to you, Terry.
Oh yeah. So likewise, bro. I'm like just la land off.
Yeah. Yep. He's been just sitting back during this segment, just kicking a bobo. But yeah, man.
Yeah,
hey,
this is my boy. This is my boy, y'all. This is my boy Billy. This is my boy Bill, y'all. And I go hard in the paint for this one.
Hey, what's happening, everybody out there? You know what I'm saying? What's the ham doing?
Y'all support my boy. He's a real one. We about real aspects of life. You know what I mean? He need to be a teacher.
I need to be a preacher.
We one of those. We love all.
That's right. I'm a preacher for the street.
So coming from Tezo, yeah, man, he gonna get you there.
I'm gonna get you right. That's right, brother. I know, hey, I'm gonna hit you up tomorrow. I'm gonna hit you up tomorrow. You know what I'm saying, on a personal tip. I'm gonna hit you up tomorrow, big dog.
Man, you know I love you, man.
Love you too. I'm about to move on to the next drunk dial. This is the drunk dial segment. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm finna let me hold on, let me finish y'all. I got my goddamn good Bud Ice. Chug it for y'all.
Appreciate you, cuz. Appreciate you. Hey, man, y'all tell everybody to go on the Drunk Banthas podcast on YouTube.
You know what it is.
Hell yeah, bro. I appreciate you, cuz. Love you, dog.
Love y'all. Have a good night. Nice meeting you, Big Terry. Y'all hold it down.
Peace out.
And we got one more. This is the last one. I'm gonna do this one just to be annoying. I shouldn't do this one. I'm gonna do it though.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Oh man,
the person you're trying to reach is.
We got hit with the get on up out of here now. God damn it! All right, this one ain't gonna work either. This one probably ain't gonna work. I'm gonna hit the music because this one probably ain't gonna work either. Oh, I thought somebody said something. That was you. That was. Oh, that was a voicemail. That was that was creepy. I ain't gonna lie. I hung up on that one because that
was weird.
That was creepy. That was creepy. I ain't even gonna say who that one was. It was that creepy. Excuse me. So things have been changing up around this show. This channel. We're gonna be moving Rick and Morty to every Thursday. We're gonna be talking about that here. We're gonna also be talking about me and Terry. Gonna be talking about Silo every Thursday, not on Mondays, but on Thursdays, because there's too many things to talk about. House of the Dragon is on Mondays on the Drunk Banthas podcast. And like I said, Rick and Morty and Silo will be right here on the Bantha Bunch show on Thursdays. All of it is at 8:15 p.m. Pacific time. So please, please, please make sure you hit the like and subscribe button to make sure you kick it with us non-stop and you don't miss a thing.
Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button. You heard what she said.
Terry, where can the people find you? YouTube, you're on mute. You're on mute. I said YouTube.
Nowhere. You can't find me nowhere. No, as always, go on to that T-Pins Co. You know, go get you some pins. Go to the Alamo Draft House. Go see the movie Godzilla. Get you some pins because they were made by moi.
Oh,
so yeah, if there's Alamo Draft House near you, you can get some exclusive pins that I partnered with them on. Next month, if you still want to celebrate Pride, because Manitou Springs says fuck being on Pride with everybody else's time. Ours is in July, so July, come catch me down at the Springs.
That's right. July. You know what? It's just like Black History Month, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like it's every month. It's every month, man. Every month is
Comic-Con, I think that's also coming up too.
Comic-Con next month.
Big one. Big one. I just got in my badge yesterday.
Y'all go check them out, man. Go check them out. You know, there's 3 mega cons, right? There's Comic-Con in LA, San Diego, and BlurCon. That is the ones you need to be at. So make sure you go to those and check out your boy producer T. You can find him there for sure. And go to T Pins Co. to make sure you do not miss him. Listen to him right here. You can find me right here on the Drunk Banthas podcast channel and on the review channel and at Nerds at Night. Don't forget. And also, yeah, make sure you go check out Terry's 007 video on Nerds at Night, since everybody on Nerds at Night is also watching. We got so much shit coming up in the future, and next week next week Silo? No. Week after next is Silo. So make sure y'all tune in, hit the like, subscribe button. We appreciate y'all tuning in and fucking with us. Wouldn't be anywhere but here. Or something like that. I don't know. Something profound was said right here. I love y'all. See you.